Hey, what's up, everyone? So, you're visiting Japan, you go to a temple or a shrine, and next thing you know, you see a lot of people gathering around this little filled with water, and people are drinking from it. So, some of the questions that you may ask is it safe? Well, for me, I can tell you right now that I'm a bit of a germaphobe, so I don't like to share certain things that people drink from. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and talk about more of this topic here. So this is right here. You're visiting Japan. You go to a shrine and temple, and you notice people going to an area which, looks like a tub of water, and the thought may cross your mind: why are they drinking this water? Is it sanitary, or is it clean, or will I get sick? Those are all valid questions. After all, we are used to drinking water from public locations. Some people drink it from water fountains or water stations. Of course, when you go to those water fountains, you're not going to put your lip on the metal piece where other people may have put their lips on, right? So I mean that's something that people would do. But the thing is that these temples or shrines, these water-filled basins that are known as Chozuya or Temizuya, and is a Shinto water ablution pavilion for ceremonial purification, aka Temizu. So I'm going to show you some pictures of these right here. There's one, there's two, there's another. As you can tell, the big long cups right there. Here's another, and another, and another, and here's another right here. So let's go back to the original one here. Okay, so it's important to know that if you see people drinking from the ladle, there are some steps, some very important things to know. So what I'm going to do here, let's see if I can bring up an image. It's this image right here. Let me make it a little bigger here. There we go. So let's start from the far right side here, and we'll read it right here. This one right here. This shrine is an important cultural property. Please keep it as beautiful as it is. No stickers, no graffiti. Please purify your hands off from the basin before praying at the shrine. Please note that the water is not the water. Please note that water is not for drinking. Because it is for purifying your hands and mouth, it is not clean enough to drink. Okay, there you go right there. So for me, I'm a bit of a germaphobe. I wouldn't do it anyway. I don't want my lips touching what other people may be touching. So, but the thing is that, people do it to purify their mouths and their hands. I do it for my hands primarily. So the step one, what you want to do is you pour the water and you wash your left hand with the ladle in your right hand. That's step one. Step two, then you get more water, this time with the ladle on your left hand, and you wash your right hand. Now, step three, you get the water again with the ladle in your right hand and cup your left hand and pour the water. Now, was your mouth not drinking? As you can see what they're doing here, this picture, some people spit the water out, some people drink it from the ladle or drink the water. Personally, I don't know how clean that water is, and the fact that this has a sign telling people this is not drinking water, that is a good sign that they should usually have at temples or shrines. But Asakusa is one of the few places where you would see this sign. Most places you won't. So again, this is more for purification. You want to clean your hands. Whether or not you clean your mouth with it, that's up to you. But the thing is that personally, by choice, I don't do it. But I just only do it just to clean my hands, and that's pretty good. That's good enough. Step 4. Okay. Now the final step is you get the water with the ladle in your right hand, and now you hold it vertically so the water spills out of the ladle into the handle of the ladle to purify it. So you can see right there some pictures. So this is to purify oneself before approaching the main Shinto shrine. So that's one thing to know, is that before going to the shrine, this is what you want to do first. You want to purify yourself. So if you're in Japan, you're going to a temple or shrine, you're going to see this often. And again, just think of it as a cleanliness type of thing. Before you go into something so clean and pure, you want to clean yourself a little bit. So, but this is a customary way of, for purification at each shrine or temple you visit, should you choose to utilize the Chozuya or the Temizuya to purify yourself. But yeah, I personally wouldn't drink the water. But you'll see a lot of people who do that. Even though they tell you not to. Well, again, Asakusa will tell you not to do it. Other places won't. There's just so many shrines and temples across Japan that people do it anyway. But anyway, just for your own safety, if you're traveling, I personally wouldn't do it. But hey, if you're brave and willing to do it, then so be it. But yeah, just make sure that you clean your hands. If you want to clean your mouth, go for it. But then you also clean out the ladle, the handle of the ladle afterward. So that ladle gets cleaned and purified. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope this makes sense. It's a little confusing for people, but once you go to Japan, you start visiting various temples or shrines. It becomes more customary, and you'll start to see a lot of people gathering. And whether or not you want to gather in those long lines is up to you. But tourists, if you want to do it, go for it. But the thing is, though, I think it's an experience. But just don't think that you have one experience, because every shrine and temple should have a Temizuya. So that's pretty much it. I hope this helps, and I hope this picture helps right here. I think this information that Asakusa has is very good to practice throughout various areas of Japan. But yeah, unfortunately, not every place you visit will have certain signs like this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You all take care. I'll see you later. Wink, wink.